Hello, beautiful souls. Happy new moon in Gemini season. Let me know if you are feeling these vibes, these air vibes, just really taking it in. And for me, I've been letting the wind really guide me and take me where I feel I'm being called, and where the birds have been guiding me. I've been connecting with feather magic and the messages from feathers, and a lot of ancestral angel type of vibes. So that's been really fascinating to explore and really dig deep into my intuition and my crown chakra and connection with spirit, and it's been a beautiful journey. But I'm here today to talk with you guys about this new moon, this Gemini energy. It's very much come out to play, like let your full self come out to play and just be able to experience the joy. Like for me, the joy that's been limited because of things I believed, or judgments I may have, or things that kind of conditioned me over time, other people's opinions of certain things. And so I've been really taking the time to hermit and like connect with myself and see, like, is this really me that's speaking or judging, or is it just conditioned ideals that aren't really mine, that, you know, we picked up along our journey. And it happens, you know, we are observant and curious, and sometimes we're reflective beings. At least I know I am. I know when I visit somewhere, I kind of pick up on the accent a little bit, so it kind of shifts that thing inside me. So as long as we remain conscious on our journey and kind of like nip those things in the bud, like, hey, I've been hanging out with this person, now I have this weird bad habit and I need to address it, and why I'm kind of in that space allowing someone else's energy to, or habits to take over my normal, or what I, you know, do, or like, you know. So that it's very important, especially with any type of physical, intimate, personal relationships that we have, to kind of check in with our energy and be like, is this my energy or is it that person's? It can come in handy throughout your life and spaces, because even, let's scratch out the intimacy part and work relationships. You know, you see this particular person at work and you're not always with them, but you spend enough time with them to pick up on their feelings, or maybe you held space for them and now you kind of feel the same way they were and what they were talking about, and you can recognize, like, hey, this isn't my energy, this is something I'm picking up from somebody else. And then adjust, come back to center, especially with breath. But Gemini new moon really just showing me what I want to manifest in my life, the kind of energy, the kind of vibe, the kind of aura I want to exude and magnetize back into my world. So that's been really beautiful, and that's why today's yoga flow that I created is about balancing and bringing balance into your whole entire body, from the left to the right, and just really centering ourselves within, finding that balance, and really embracing all parts of ourselves. We're going to be using all parts of our bodies, from our arms to the middle of our body to our legs. I'm going to be working you guys through a beautiful warrior sequence that I created, and I'm so excited about this because it seems every time I write or create a yoga flow, it just continues to flow even more steadily every time, and I'm very excited to share it. And yeah, But yeah, I'm Sam the Body Worker. Thank you all for joining me today. Thank you for listening to me and taking the time for yourself to really tap into your energy, the energy of the cosmos, the harmony of the spheres, and find some balance with this new moon. And today we're going to be doing some breath work before we begin the yoga flow. And I wanted to get up close and personal with you guys to speak at first and share this amazing breath work that I love so much. And we're going to be doing alternate nostril breathing. So this one's a little bit tricky. It takes a lot of explanation, but if you stay with me, we can get it done together. Okay, so the proper way to hold your nostril is to use your thumb and your fourth finger. There's a reasoning, and my fingers don't want to cooperate. There's a reasoning behind this with the specific fingers, but I do not know. But if you're curious, I would say you should Google it. But using these particular fingers is key. And so we're going to be inhaling as we cover, let's start with the right nostril. So we're going to be inhaling with our thumb on the right nostril, breathing in. Holding at the top. As you switch to your fourth finger is going to go on your left nostril, and then you're going to exhale. And then you're going to breathe in through the same nostril, switching the exhale. I'm a little clogged on my left side, but that's the idea. So we're going to do about 4 rounds. I blanked. Let's do about 4 rounds of that together, and if you want to pause the video and do some more afterwards before you start your yoga flow, please feel free. But for now, I'm going to do 4 complete rounds, so both sides, inhaling on both sides. Okay, so let's start with the right. Breathing in. Switch, exhale. Breathing in. Switch, exhale. Inhale. Switch, exhale. Inhale. Switch, exhale. Inhale. Switch, exhale. Inhale. Switch, exhale. Last round. Inhale. Switch, exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And just breathe normally, shake your hand out. If you are congested in one side, you will definitely recognize I'm very congested in my left side. So yeah, that brings a lot of centering energy because you are using both sides of your body, therefore you're using both sides of your brain. I guess it would be more beneficial to switch your hands. I was just trying to stay focused and in the moment, but you could switch your hands when you switch sides, so you're using both hands, but you're using both sides of your nostrils, so both sides of your brain to bring you to center. And I love doing that, especially if I'm preparing to study or to do something where I need to stay focused, so that I'm calm, centered, focused, grounded, ready to take on the task that I have. So that's the breathing part of this flow. I'm going to record this on a separate video, but I'm going to be going and recording the yoga flow separately. So I hope you all enjoy and take the time to really dig deep into your warriorness and your warrior energy, connecting to what's truly yours. Hello, beautiful souls. We just did some lovely alternating nostril breath work. And now we're going to connect with the sacred circle here. This is a hoop. This particular one is a poly pro hoop. It is a type of plastic. It's a little bit heavier, a little bit stiff, mainly for tricks and things, because it's a little bit easier to control than, like a hoop that you can buy at the dollar store or Walmart or something. It's very sturdy. They come in beautiful colors. I also dance with LED hoops, and I love it so much that I was very inspired to merge both worlds and have created a couple of hoop yoga flows. And this Gemini energy is really connecting me back to myself, like I had talked about in the beginning of the video, but connecting back with myself and really feeling into the balance I need to bring into my life and the connection to myself as well as spirit. And all in all, movement is my medicine. Connecting with my hoop is medicine, and I'm just excited to be here with all of you. And when I thought about balance and bringing balance in, I thought of my hoop and how much it has shown me. I can hoop really good with my right hand, but I always need to pay attention to my left and always connect with my left side, so that I'm able to create that full connection with my body and bring balance, which is what we're focusing on with this beautiful flow I created. And so balancing both sides of the body, balancing the sides of ourselves and the sides of our brains to bring full coherence and connect us with heart, spirit, our heart, mind, spirit, and our soul. And that's what I feel holistic is connecting with all parts of ourselves, even the unseen parts. Okay, everybody, let's get started with our flow here. Take a couple of releasing breaths, breathing in through our nose and out of the side, breathing in. One more time, breathing in. And we're starting in mountain pose with our feet firmly planted on the ground. Our knees are going to be slightly bent so that they aren't locked. Feet are planted on the ground, legs strong, thighs activated, core activated. You are a tall, strong mountain. And you're just going to hold your hoop in your right hand. Or if you don't have a hoop, you can still follow along and do pretty much all the movements. There's just a couple of parts that kind of don't pertain, but anyways, let's stand here in mountain pose, ground and center ourselves. Okay, we're going to start with our first movement here. from mountain pose, we're going to be breathing in, taking our hands up above our head, creating a circle with our hoop as we switch hands, exhaling down. We're going to go inhale on the other side, inhaling up, switch, exhaling down, inhaling up, switch, exhaling down. As you're drawing this circle, imagine you're creating this protective space around you. Something that is amazing to do when you are working on manifestation work and setting intentions. Create a white light bubble, or however you want to envision your protection around you. Beautiful. Let's get back into mountain pose. Let's shake out our feet a little bit. Roll our ankles. Stretch your ankles, your toes. Beautiful. So we're going to be in mountain pose. And we're first, I'm realizing I should have put my yoga mat the other direction. It's okay. I want to be able to show you, actually, we're going to get rid of the yoga mat. I want to be able to show you all the angles, especially with the hoop. These poses look a little different, but it will help you flow through them. So first we're going to start out in Warrior One. So your right foot is going to be facing forward, back foot is going to be at an angle, and we're going to breathe in, taking our arms up to the sky. You hold your hoop like this. You can hold your hoop with one hand. Just take both of your arms up. And we're going to go into a crescent lunge, pushing your hips forward, turning your back foot forward as well into the lunge, and back into Warrior One, transitioning into Warrior Two, and then back into reverse warrior. Warrior Two. And then we're going to switch over into triangle pose. Where you're going to put your weight on your back. Sorry, really twist. Okay, from Warrior One or Warrior Two, we're going to be positioning our right foot forward as we switch our weight to our left foot. And then our right foot is going to stay right here. Let's switch hands. So our hoop is on our left. And we're going to be going up into triangle pose, looking up at your hoop. Exhaling out. Beautiful. Let's shake that out. And now we're going to do the left side forward. So I'm going to stand this way so you get another view of what I'm doing. Left foot is forward, right foot is back. Make sure your hips are lined in, tucked, and your right foot is at a bit of an angle like this. And we're going to go into Warrior One pose. Into the crescent lunge, shifting your weight forward into that lunge. Heel off the ground. Feel the stretch in your hips. We're going to go into warrior two pose, putting that back leg back down, arms outstretched like so. And then into the crescent lunge. Arms outstretched. You're a strong warrior. Going into reverse warrior. Back into warrior two. And then we're going to go into triangle pose. This time, I'm sorry guys. We're in warrior two. And then we're going into triangle. So we need to switch our feet, switch our hoop. There we go. Why does it feel awkward? And look up at your hoop. Come back up. Into mountain. You can set your hoop on your leg or on the wall if you'd like. And let's just shake that out. Beautiful. Sorry about the hiccups, guys. The reason I'm doing these YouTube videos is to get used to teaching again. I have notes on the wall because I don't, I'm not in that space where I can remember all the flows. And as nervous as I am, I'm so happy to be here and be able to share this medicine. Yoga really helped me a lot in my past, so I'm so glad that I get to share that with others. And yeah, so now we're gonna, just after we shake all that out, shake out any tensions, we're gonna sit down on the floor and we're gonna start in the butterfly pose. You can set your hoop to the side, or wherever. It's fine for now. Let's focus getting into butterfly pose, opening up our hips. I like to gently press down if I can. Extending the stretch on each inhale. Breathing in. Okay, let's put our legs forward, shake out any of those tensions, and we're gonna breathe in, take our hoop up, and then we're gonna exhale going forward. So breathing in, exhaling. Try to touch your toes with your hands if possible. Keep your back straight as possible. Focusing on the stretch, pushing your hoop forward. Inhaling up, one vertebra at a time. Exhaling the hoop down. Beautiful. Let's do that one more time. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. See if you can stretch a little further than last time. Breathing in. Exhaling down. Now we're going to open up our legs. The hoop in the middle. And first we're going to go to our right side. So we're going to take our hoop in our left hand. Inhaling up.
exhaling to the right. Sit comfortably for a few breaths. Inhaling up. Let's go forward again. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. And let's exhale to the left. Exhale to the left. Notice if you may be a little bit more flexible on one side than the other. Shows your focus area. Breathing in. Exhaling down the middle. Inhaling up. Exhaling hands down. Beautiful. Shake that out. Okay, let's get into lotus pose. Or if you can do full lotus. I'm more of a half lotus as my hips are very tight, so if you need a prop or anything to prop under your sitting bones to lift you up, elongating your spine, please feel free. We're going to do one of my favorite stretches, and that's stretching our neck muscles. If you do any sort of computer work, office work, you're usually sitting at a desk on the computer typing away, and your hands are always like this. So in your neck, some people have really poor posture, so if that's you, don't worry. There's ways to kind of bring more awareness and also give yourself some self-care in those aspects. So, you know, if you find yourself with your shoulders up, I tend to hold tension in my shoulders, so I'm always trying to roll them back. So let's do some of that. Rolling our shoulders back and forward. Beautiful. Kind of shake them, move them around. Help release your whole shoulder, your scapula. Beautiful. And now we're going to do some neck stretches. So we're going to take our right hand, we're going to put it behind our back. Try to touch your left hip with your right hand if possible. Stretch as far as you can. First, stretch your left ear to your left shoulder. Hold. You can bring your chin to your chest. And right ear to your right shoulder. And then you can look up at the ceiling or the sky. And just kind of explore those movements. Wherever you find tension maybe most. On the right side or the left side. Just explore for a few breaths. Now, release our right hand, shake it out. And now we're going to do the left side. So take your left hand, put it behind your back, try to touch your right hip. And stretch your right ear to your right shoulder. Look up into the sky. Left ear to left shoulder. Chin to your chest. Notice how I subtly go to each movement, making sure to also explore the in-between. Try not to jerk yourself into each movement, but let your body flow and show you where your tensions are. I wasn't planning to do this one, but another great pose for helping release these muscles in here, especially in your jaw, is lion's pose. And this is best done opening your mouth as wide as possible and sticking your tongue out. And some people scream, some people roar, some people add in, whatever flair. So if you're feeling called to make some noise, please feel free. Okay, so we're gonna open our mouth as wide as possible, stick out your tongue. This pose can also be done on your hands and knees, like an actual lion. And it just makes me giggle because it's a really good, fun way to connect with your inner child and just release and just be silly and fun and just go So it feels good and it feels great on your jaw just to open up and really stretch. Okay, so we did some neck stretches, and also like to just kind of explore your spine movements, your hip rotations, maybe do some circles with your hips, move your spine different directions, like you're breaking your body up into slices. Exploring the movements. Yes, getting into the breath, movement connection, sending waves down your spine, moving the energy up, focus on the energy down, see what feels nice. Okay, beautiful. Okay. Thank you all for joining me today. Take a second to give yourself a hug. Thank yourself for being here. Let's get into corpse pose. Thank your hoop or your secret circle if you're a hooper or this is your first time exploring with hoop. Thank you for being here. It's been very magical for me, so I hope it brings you the same magic as well. Yeah, so let's get down into corpse pose, Shavasana. And we're going to lay on our back. Do some stretching if you'd like, stretching your arms up so far and wide. Stretching your toes at the same time. Releasing any final tension, little beautiful souls. Please take this relaxing moment to breathe. Come back to center. Stretch out a bit more if you like. And let's take a few sighing breaths together. We're going to sigh on the exhale, releasing all that doesn't serve us at this time. Breathing in. Exhale. Breathing in. Breathing in.
want to take a moment to set an intention. It could be your intention for this next new moon cycle. It could be something else that you want to bring focus to. I'm going to share Reiki with all of you. It's a universal energy that will go where it is called. And I also like to send Reiki to your timeline to help bring calm, ease, and flow. Thank you all for being here. I hope you feel this renewed energy and enjoy the rest of Gemini season and the rest of your summer. Take care. Thank you.